we're trying to figure out this question here, right? Remember? So what is it? It's AB.
Pull Georgie back.
Pull the dog back.
I just want to see you jump up. Okay.
There.
That's what okay, I got it. On tape this time.
Isn't it amazing?
Hey, George.
Plus a well-planned kitchen. Practically everything is new over the last 2 to 3
Look at that ear. Look at her ears like flat.
now at 764
What do I do? It's ugly.
Mobile home is in a friendly adult park. Heated pool, clubhouse, and activities.
Now look at this. You get it right here. Look at that.
I want to pick Eric up after his first flight. To Canada on his own. There's still a truck here.
Welcome to the Sarasota-Bradenton International Airport. Florida is a clean indoor air state.
The inside of the Sarasota Airport.
Sit back and really look and say, we won a world championship, so I can't really ask.
So I need my first two. Comb.
You get one, two, you get your brother.
It's pretty full, eh? Must be sitting on the back again. When you see him, why don't you run up to hug him, and then I'll do it after. I'll videotape you doing that. Want that magazine? Here.
Well, you weren't here.
There he is. Yeah, I see him. Is that like the sand dunes, Eric?
Yeah, 2 days in a row we went swimming.
That's that sand dunes? Shirkston or just a beach?
It has like water slide. It's nice and dark.
Yeah.
What is this?
The back scratcher.
And a shoehorn.
So feel good?
Look at her. She's supposed to to the camera.
My ears all go.
No.
Is it on?
I missed you.
That isn't on?
Yes.
What's that light for?
Is it on?
Is that the off light or the on light? You're being taped.
Oh, I am.
Oh, you're turning up. You see that? You
No.
can't do that. It has to
Move my shoulders. Hi there.
Oh, he's cheating. Look at that, he's cheating. Oh! You're just gonna hear.
Oh, you missed this hand. Let's go back to the. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Look at that. Holding my hand. See, I get to slap your hand hard. Oh, that's one. That's one more away.
Look at that. What's your hands? Are they red as mine? They're worse.
Oh, that's a pull away.
That's two.
Oh, that's the big. You gotta hold, keep it straight. Like you can't move it and do a fake.
Hey, Eric. Hey, Eric. This is not funny. You didn't get this one.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. You went like that. You missed me.
Yeah, I did that one.
No, you didn't.
Then why is it all red now?
Because you hit it before.
Oh,
$1,000.
that's right.
You cheat. No, you didn't. One. Two.
Okay, at least I got one.
Two. Hey, you kept holding your
I can try it in front.
No!
Try it in
I'm not gonna try. No, right here. He's a cheater now. One. Oh, two. I got you. Yes. And all my hands are done. Ow, look at my hands. Hi, George. Hi, George, my baby. Baby. I'm gonna put this on me.
Okay, let's go again.
Look at the big fat dog first. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you get out of here? Look at her. Oh, jeez. Whoops. That's okay, jump, huh? Eric, you can't do that because I'm going to slap the dog. I'm so good at this game. Hold on. Just get backwards. I don't want to. I don't roll down as I want.
Oh, you missed this hand.
I'm not looking at your face, Eric. I know your hands are going to go. Hey, you can't hold down my heart.
Oh, you moved them away. That's one. You moved them off my
Are
hand.
you like this one time now?
That's harder for me
I
to
didn't
do.
pull them away. I know, that's why you're pulling them up. You didn't get...
Yeah, I got both of them.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You can feel it too. That's two.
Oh jeez, I can't have that one again. Can you
Come on.
stop it?
That's one.
You didn't get this one.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't
I
get
hurt my
this one.
finger.
You didn't get this one. You didn't I went like that.
I feel sensation of both. What are you trying to lie?
You didn't hit this one. You
Stick
didn't.
around.
You didn't.
Let's get the camera back and see if I.
Yeah, let's see that. Come on, stop.
Come on, let's go.
Come on, now let's check this.
David, come on. I feel sensation in both my hands. Are you lying to me?
No, you're lying to me.
No.
Fine, fine.
Let's go. So if you
You
move
didn't
on.
hit me. Hello. Jeez. Oh, look.
No, I just want to build them up and then. Because you can never get used to pain.
George, hold on. The dog's getting her nose in my leg. That's not a good feeling. The baby. She's the baby. She's the baby. Oh, George, I'm gonna hit the dog.
Hi, George, you girl. Yeah,
Come on, now.
George, you better get away.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, come on, George, I heard.
That didn't count, Eric. The dog was in the
You
way.
stuck your hands out.
He's a baby. I'll hold my back for a while. Oh, baby, baby.
Fat girl, fat.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Smile for the camera.
Oh. No, George.
Are you trying to delay your punishment?
No. Get away. Then we hold
My
on
hands
to
are back to normal.
You for us.
You wait too long, it doesn't start to... No, I hit you last time.
Just do it. Just do it again. Just go.
Okay, I'll put my foot in the way.
And I'm gonna hold. Should I ask?
She wants to join in on the excitement. Come on, let's go.
Either. Did you see that? You didn't get either. Now get out of the way, George. I don't want. I'm bad.
Come on, move. Fat
There,
girl.
here we go.
Georgie. What is it? Yeah, get her. Dad.
George. Georgie.
She's so interested in what we're doing.
George, come here.
No.
George, come here. Come here, George.
Come on, George, move. You kick her in the butt.
Come on, Georgie. Come on, George.
You can't move your hands like this.
He can. He can kick other guys' hands.
Come here, Georgie. Oh, you're a good little sweetie pie.
Hold on.
Hey.
I'm gonna whack you because you're hard to say it. Okay, here we go. Eric, I want to hit your knuckle.
No.
You can't do that. I get two. I get two.
You hit both of them.
No, I didn't. You can't do that
You
anyways.
get another one.
I can do as much as I want. You can't do that. You don't go like this.
Well, come on, let's go.
Go.
Come on, let's go.
Stop cheating. No, Eric, you can't go like that.
Come on,
I
hit him.
can't hit your knuckles.
I know. Come on, let's go.
I can't hit him on the eyeball.
Shut up. No, that's... I know.
Doesn't count.
Okay, let's go again.
My hands hurt now. I'm better at this than you are. It's pathetic, Eric.
Come on, let's have a break for a little while.
No, I'm just getting started.
Oh, you missed.
No, I got.
You missed this one. Go on, give me some slap. You gonna give up?
Hold on, don't have your hands slanted like that, cheater. Don't have them. Stop it! You said we can't do that.
I never said we couldn't do that. One. I got both of them.
Yeah.
Hey, George.
Look at that ear. Look at her ears like flat. Yeah, I can't pull it out. Oh, I can't believe that. What do I do? It looks ugly.
Clubhouse and activity.
Yeah, look at it. You can get it right here. I want to take Eric up after his first flight to Canada on his own. I still truck here.
You're weird. Dude, look.
I don't think that's gonna be. Flick him off. No, it didn't. That won't be.
It's the different. It's not the middle finger. Bunghole.
Bring along.
Come here. Come here. Come here. See, look who loves me.
You ready, John? Ready?
Oh,
Yep.
Everyone's ready?
Yeah, I'll keep those headphones for like 5 days.
Okay, I'm opening it now.
Okay.
I just won't have them for
Christmas '96. Here we go.
What do you think it is, Georgia? Georgia, you looking at me?
Could be a bottle.
Pretty bottom, yeah, nice. Present from Bill. It's from Dad's mom.
It's an undisclosed amount.
Money, you can buy it.
What do you got? Cash?
Yeah,
Mad money.
Who's it from? They're all to
It's
me.
from Davis.
Oh, it's me.
You don't know who's from?
Oh, Eric won that money.
Who's it from? You don't
He's
know?
gotta give it all to
You
me.
got a present that didn't say.
Give it to me, Bobo.
No,
Give it to me,
Santa.
Bobo.
I'll pay you back later.
No, no.
Santa, so. Oh, that's it.
Okay, is it for the dog too?
From Bill.
My present's up there by the Christmas
Pretty
tree.
little ribbon on there? Yeah. You wanna bring it over?
Yeah, you can go bring it up.
Oh, you're gonna give it to us?
It's for
I'm
me.
lazy.
It's for me.
For you?
From.
How come you didn't write your name on it?
I was busy
Is this a
playing.
bottle in here or something?
Can I hold the video camera?
Yeah.
What?
Some kind of
Please?
bikini bottle.
I've never held it before. Let me do it. I'll take pictures of you opening your Christmas
Wine.
present.
Whoa.
Let's get drunk.
Champagne. Oh, no, that's
Yes, I'm getting drunk now.
bottle Gold Seal, New York State champagne.
All right.
Champagne.
Champagne.
Now it's down to here. Straight though. Oh, that's like I didn't see Sago, now it's Sago.
Oh.
Now see the wood, now the end of the wood up here.
Is it?
Hey, is that thing actually on?
Is it on? Is it on? Is it on? Nope.
Can you put that back up there? I can't do it. That's not taking into account that the most powerful people out in the world did that thing hard enough.
There she is.
But winter is relief medicine. Respite is available at your local Walgreens and other fine drugstores.
What's that good?
It should take great care of
She's very close.
and I can use a new car.
Natural.
The 97 Skylark. Dual
Very
airbags,
natural.
traction control, roadside assistant.
I'll be right back. You didn't hear it. Hello?
Take off your shoes. I'm gonna leave mine on.
I got slippers.
The heck with it.
Oh, you have cool feet.
Yeah.
Nice place here.
Yeah.
Hello. How are you?
Fine.
Good.
And it's nice here.
Yeah.
And it's still
Nice and fresh.
summer.
Hello.
How is John?
Nice and
How are
fresh
you?
here.
It's too dark.
Oh.
Hello. My put your tea? My put your tea?
Okay, you want to get that piece of paper out?
Ach, das hier?
Like a shoes, yeah?
Hij oppast.
Yeah. You don't need it anymore? No? No? No more? I'm good, man. Okay. Yeah.
Kanon.
Yeah.
Hier.
Okay,
Yeah.
you ready?
There's Henry on his rake.
Do a few dipsy doodles, Henry. Do a few of your smooth moves.
Good shot.
Let her go. Whoa. No. There it goes. There we go. There's John Gretzky. Here he comes. He fans on it.
Stick. Boy, I'm not very impressive.
Oh, there he goes. What a star. Ow!
What's that?
Is that thing on?
Hard to tell.
Is it?
So what do you got to say for yourself?
I don't know.
Nothing? Tell me about yourself.
There's a squirrel over there.
What?
There's a squirrel having a ball. Chasing each other.
So if you hung from that wire by your hands and you weren't touching the ground, you wouldn't get a shock. You believe that?
No.
Ask your dad.
Yeah, but what if you were touching the pole? Would you?
Huh?
Probably would, right?
See if your dad knows.
If you're touching the pole and you touch the wire, you probably would.
Just asking Brandon why a squirrel running across the hydro wire doesn't get shocked.
Oh.
So I said, well, it's because they're not. If you were up there hanging from that wire, you wouldn't get shocked either, right?
Right, they don't touch the ground at the same
The
time.
key word is the ground,
Yeah,
not
but
the pole. The pole's still okay, right? If you touch the pole in the wire.
No.
It depends on what a conductor of the wood is, right?
Yeah.
because wouldn't they get shocked when they're going from the pole to the wire?
No, but not all of them are hot. They don't walk on the hot ones, I don't think, do they?
Sure. They can't tell.
Yeah. But those big cables aren't hot. Aren't, they're
Some of them are cable TV and stuff, but they can't tell. They'll go in any wire, right?
yeah, that's true.
I wonder if, like, does your power get cut if there's, like, someone walking on the wire while you're on the phone or something? Or does it interfere?
Hey, Brandon,
What?
why don't you take that hat off and
Said something when I told Brandon.
see what you really look like?
What?
Dad, leave it alone! Stop it!
I need a haircut.
Yeah.
It's not ready.
That's a good thing.
Hat head is good.
I don't know.
There.
What's with the new hairstyle? The slick back look, or is that just temporary? Another look? Yeah.
I didn't bother to do anything with it, so I just put it back.
Yeah. You going with Brandon, or are you just going outside? You're going skating, right?
Yeah.
Boy, these do look old, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Go, Brandon, go. Run.
Is it on?
Yes. What?
Can I take the video cam now?
Can you what?
Can I use it? Can I?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Then I'll send you a copy of this, you know?
Okay.
A regular videotape.
Uh-huh.
On her own hairdo.
Yeah. Well, you taped that?
Just for a second.
Yeah.
She didn't look too happy about me doing it.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
Good.
What are you doing today?
Nothing?
Are you going to Terrace?
Yeah.
What time?
One.
For how long?
All day.
Yeah, we're just going to look at your room here. There's your skis there.
Yeah.
So what's new?
Nothing.
Can you see me?
Yeah. This book's pretty good.
Which book?
The movie guide.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, say bye. I'm turning it off.
Bye.
You gonna be okay, Sam?
Oh.
Nicely sculpted potato.
It's like an ice sculpture.
Ah!
Whoa.
That's a bad angle.
Who's looking for me?
John, this is the best
Oh.
I can do.
Yeah.
It just makes me feel awesome.
Me either. You?
When you have the camera in your hand.
When I'm holding it, nobody's
Easiest way to
pointing
avoid
at me.
having a picture taken.
Kind of a modern, like fancy.
Hey, Dougie.
Sure. Oh. Mike Forbes.
No, that bad one.
wants to give it, even wants to do this. Oh, John! I hate it. I hate wearing my hair's not combed. I guess theoretically for Valentine's Day, instead of doing a Valentine's card.
You focus in that close?
Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, I can get the full frame would be that head.
Is it automatic focus, I guess?
Yeah, look in there if you want. You can see. That's exactly what.
Oh, wow. It's awfully good at it.
With her parents and her sister, 1937.
That's it.
Is My Oma with Bert Carl in 1971. Again, the Hartman family. On the left and Tanta Annie on the right. Mom's parents, 1935. With Alexander, 1970. My mom's grandparents, Opa and Oma Hartman. There's Oma on the left and Tanta Annie on the right, 1926. And Mom's mom when she was 18 years old. Oma Hartman again. Jane when she was 22 years old. It's Oma at Tina's place with the sons there, Hank and Jan. This is Opa in 1968 when he was on the ship going to Holland. Tante Picha, Anna, and Oma Voss. That's Jane with Opa Voss behind the farmhouse. Oma Voss. Picture of the old Voss homestead in Ballin. That's Hank Voss from Heiken that's in the picture. Wildflower Lane, 1979. Opa and Oma's house. David, Opa, and Eric. Oliver, Opa, and Eric. This is Bradford, 1979. In 1972.
Mm-hmm.
1970, Oma and Alexander. Monkey, Eric, and his new brother David. There's Jane and Michael's wedding. There's Oma, Opa, and Eric, 1980. Jane and Alexander in Tantani's house around 1970. That's David. It's Eric. 1979.
My outer bed.
The veranda at Open Oma's house in Hamilton. Anna, 1990. Dad's youngest brother. This is Opa Hartman when he was in the Marines. Opa and his brother Om Tinas. This Om Jan and Opa.
Vroeger ja, van Holland.
Oma when she was a young girl.
In de bakkerij.
Ja. With his brother Tinas and a rabbit behind the family farm. Son van Harderwijk.
Deze foto is niet meer van, ik wist hem die er waren.
Open. Oom Tina and Tante Trein and the kids.
Jullie me laten zien.
Ja. House in Clinton. It's next door to Dykstra's place. This is our other house in Clinton that was on Joseph Street. We lived in half of that house. Anna and Tante Peach's wedding picture. Oom Tinas, 1933. So we're Oma's volleyball team. This is the Open Oma's house, or Open Oma Hartman's house in Hogeveen with the white colors in front. That's Terrence Moore. It's Amsterdam, 1975 or so. Jane looking at Alma Fuss's tombstone.
This spoof on
For sure, I'm not gonna make it in here.
Tina's and Dad's sister that died.
Certo che sì. Dat is een leuke foto, die moet je doen.
Story is, the U.S. Supreme Court will hear arguments Wednesday in the sexual harassment case that may have important implications for Paula Jones appeal trying to revive her lawsuit against President Clinton. While the facts of the two cases remain some key differences, legal experts agree that Jones's appeal would be affected in the High Court redefining what constitutes unlawful sexual harassment. They said that the greatest impact on the Joneses case, which was dismissed by a federal judge in Arkansas April 1st, would occur if the Supreme Court ruled that a plaintiff in a sexual harassment case needs to show economic damage. Jones alleges that Clinton, then governor, exposed himself and asked for a sexual act at a hotel room in 1991, and then said he knew her immediate supervisor. Jones was interpreted the remark as a threat, but the judge said it was too ambiguous. Clinton has denied all allegations. Jones last week in Dallas announced that she would appeal the judge's ruling, but her lawyers did not spell out the legal grounds. Kerminsky predicted that Jones's appeal would be based on the economic injury issue and whether an alleged single act could be sufficient for a sexual harassment lawsuit. Whitehead and other legal experts said that Jones's appeal would be bolstered if the justices upheld a U.S. appeals court ruling that Ehrlich had a case based on the serious threat of job harm. Conversely, her chances of success would be hurt if the court reversed the appeal court ruling, they said. Ehrlich, a merchandise assistant, claimed Vice President Theodore Slowick told her in a hotel room lounge during a business trip in North Carolina, "You know, Kim, yeah, I can make your life very easy or very hard at Burlington." She alleged he patted her on the rear at the annual company holiday party and told her that her job would be a whole heck of a lot easier if she wore short skirts. The justices will hear hour-long arguments Wednesday, with the ruling due in on the case of June. And now going to Egypt. Egypt and Tuesday hanged 3 men found guilty for killing an Egyptian woman and her 2 children during a robbery at their home in Cairo earlier this year. Egyptian television said. The Good Evening Egypt program showed the 3 men being prepared separately for the hanging. Their hands were tied behind their backs, and they were told to repeat the Islamic profession of faith. Egypt does not always announce implementation of death sentences, and it was the first time it had ever shown prisoners being ready just before their death. Each prisoner was supported on both sides by guards and held still as the camera zoomed in in for a close-up, as their sentences were being read to them. One of them pleaded for his relatives to pray for God to be merciful. A television reporter at the hanging asked one of them for a comment, holding the microphone up to his face as he struggled to hold back tears. He doesn't want us to talk to him, she said, facing the camera. The program later held an interaction show in which viewers called in with messages of their support for the broadcast as a way of deterring the crime. Now to Paul with local news. Paul?
Thank you, Brant. If you hadn't seen or heard what actually happened this morning on the corner of 42nd Street and 5th Avenue, you probably would have sworn that an earthquake struck. The scene looked like something that should have happened in L.A., not New York City. Pavement cracked and upended, cars strewn around and piled up everywhere, and water, gallons and gallons of water everywhere. Broken fire hydrants? City officials say they wish it was that simple. It turns out that the century-old water pipe underground burst. A representative from the Department of Public Works says that obviously age was a determining factor in this chaos equation. A particular section of the pipe, located directly beneath the intersection of 42nd Street and 5th Avenue, could not handle the stress of the water pressure being pumped inside it. It was simply too old. In turn, the pipe exploded, causing the streets above to crack and shift, eventually making the corner look as if it were sitting on a fault line. Millions of gallons of water flowed up from the gaping cracks in the pavement, causing flooding in the streets and making it very difficult for local New Yorkers to go about their daily morning activities. Hundreds of calls came into the Public Works office, people complaining about the water being shut off, making them unable to shower before work. One woman even called 911, saying she desperately needed water to prepare a large dinner for relatives. The Public Works chairman says the situation is now under control. Construction for a new water main is to begin next week. Amidst the flood of calls due to the burst pipe was one other 911 call, but this one was legitimate. During the chaos of the ruptured water main, someone found an opportunity to do a little shopping. Rather than paying for their purchases, however, they decided that the renowned clothing store Saks Fifth Avenue should pay them for coming. According to security officials of Saks and the video surveillance cameras there, a figure dressed in dark clothing and donning a ski mask went into the apparel store with a gun, grabbed $7,500 worth of merchandise, and went to the nearest register to get bags for stolen property, as well as to clear out the register. The employee confronted by the perpetrator, who remains at large, stated afterwards in a police interview that the robber also demanded access to the store's safe. After what the employee remembers as the longest 2 minutes of her life, where she informed the robber that only the store manager, security chief, and money transfer service employees could access the safe. Even then, all three people must be present to open the safe, as it requires all three keys and an access code to be opened. After an examination of the scene by the NYPD and Saks Accounting Department officials, it was estimated that the criminal made off with almost $10,000 in cash and clothing. The robber was described as a white male, 6 foot 2 inches tall, and with a medium build. He had a gravelly deep voice and appeared to have a scar over his right eye. Police are on the lookout for anyone matching this description. If you have any information, please contact the NYPD. On a lighter note, two of the funniest people on earth are coming to Broadway in a new show by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice. Yes, Robin Williams and Nathan Lane are teaming up once again, this time in the Tony Award-nominated Fury of the Hamster, an interestingly off-color yet tasteful story of two big business executives in the 1920s who stumble upon a mafia hit. Williams and Lane provide an incomparable duo, says New York Times entertainment editor, that is not to be reckoned with. Rather, it is to be pointed at and laughed at. Lane and Williams are undoubtedly comedic geniuses.
You can run away now.
Paul, did you wait about 10 seconds before you said that?
This will just keep going. You'll be out there. You're gonna.
No. You.
Hang on. All right, now here we go. I'm gonna go. And now, news sports update with Eric Vos.
Baseball is going pretty good now. Get the league update. The Padres are burning up and red hot. They lead the National League West while Atlanta and Milwaukee lead the other two divisions. The Yankees and the Red Sox lead the American League East, while the Indians and the Rangers lead the other two divisions too. Just to remind you, the NBA playoffs have rolled around the corner, so keep an eye on them. My editorial with athletes making nowadays make millions because of memorability and the tremendous fan support. This is only two of the reasons. Because of the players' union that was started about 20 years ago, the athletes are rising and taking their fair share. Thus, athletes are paid exactly what they deserve. Athletes are business people and work just as hard as anyone who makes the same as them.
Now we'll go to and edit the interview by Eric Vos. Okay, try it. Go.
I'm here at the spa after the game of the White Sox versus the Rangers game. Oh, it was a good game. But that's not important. I just want to talk to that Frank Thomas guy. Hey, Frank.
What do you
spare
want?
a minute?
Only a minute.
All righty. I have a few questions. How tall are you? And how much do you weigh?
I'm about 6'4", 250 pounds.
You must be overweight.
No, I'm all muscle. Ha ha ha.
How long have you planned to play baseball?
I plan to play for about another 10 years.
What will you get baseball?
I don't know. The WWF wants a new wrestler.
So that must mean you take steroids.
What? Steroids? I never take steroids. Well, alright, maybe once. But just that one time.
You make a lot of money, right?
That's right. Don't you forget it. I'm a powerful man. Ah!
So you deserve all the money you make?
That's right. I deserve everything you got me. Now get out. Leave me alone.
Thank you.
Wow.
No, it's going to take a while. You're going to edit this, right? Oh, that was an interesting interview with Frank Thomas.
Yeah, what?
Now we'll go to Anna Jolson with the weather. I feel terrible.
Sorry, guys.
Okay,
Thanks, Paul. Looking first at our nation's weather. We have a warm front and coming in from the Pacific Ocean, which will affect the California area. In the central part, we have a high pressure system to bring some nice warm weather to the central states. Moving up to Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan, there's a cold front coming in due to the jet stream, which will bring some snowfall to this area. Moving out to the southeast and eastern part of our nation, El Nino is still spreading a bad weather for Florida. There's a tornadoes and record rainfall from month of April. Down the southern tip, there's a pattern of heavy thunderstorms moving in. Now turning to our state's weather. Up in the northern part, we have snowfall, and there's been a couple inches, and temperatures have been in the 30s, and this should continue throughout the week. Moving now to the central part of our state. Syracuse, Utica, and Albany have all had temperatures in the 60s with a little rainfall. But the rain should clear out this week, and it should be very nice. Moving now to the southern part of our state. The temperatures have been in the low 60s, and it's been very cloudy, but this weekend should be very nice with the sun coming out. Now to our local Friday forecast. Saturday should be fairly nice. It'll be nice and sunny, and the high will be 60, and the low will be 60, and the high will be 68. On Sunday, it'll be sunny and partly cloudy, with temperatures about the same. On Monday, it should be cloudy, and there should be a 40% chance of rain. The high will be 59, and the low will be 44. On Tuesday, it'll be about the same, cloudy, and there'll be showers. And the temperature will go up a little bit with the high 46, the high 62, and the low 46.
Thank you very much, Anna. Yes, Anna, that was really good. Well, for our closing news report tonight, do you think it should be illegal for an ice cream man to play music in the neighborhood? A group in Stafford Township, New Jersey thinks it should. A New Jersey ice cream man has won a court battle to keep playing his favorite song, Turkey in the Straw, which town residents describe as a form of torture. Authorities in Stafford Township, a community of 18,000 people, had attempted to silence the repetitive old-fashioned country song, but a federal judge ruled Monday
and in favor of the ice cream man, Jeffrey Cannabis. U.S. District Judge Mary Cooper said hearing other people's music was one of the inconveniences of living in a free society. And if the township really wanted to end cannabis' music, they could apply the law of supply and demand and not patronize his business. Stafford Township has passed an ordinance, as have many other towns in the United States, banning amplified music from trucks of ice cream vendors. In this argument to the court, the township called the music coming from cannabis' trucks discordant, monotonous, and a form of torture. Cannabis 44 was elated by the judge's ruling. I knew enough about the law to know the township didn't have the right to enforce the law against me and other ice cream vendors. He said Tuesday, it's a matter of free speech.
Very interesting story there.
Just to stand up for ice cream men everywhere.
I'd like to thank you for watching the 11 o'clock news. Please stay tuned for the David Letterman Show with guest Meg Ryan. Good night.